What's it doing, Father? Come here, talk to Daddy. Come here, talk to Daddy. Go dirty. Bad puppy. Bad. 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 Don't give me that. Don't give me that crap. You're a bad dog. Bad. Bad puppy. Bad. You ready? Go get him. Oh, yeah. See, you can't even go fetch. What are you supposed to do? Hi, everybody. Oh, wow. Everybody's on. Hi, Michael Berg. I went ahead and did it, buddy. I went ahead and went live for a minute. We're going to keep it pretty short. I just wanted to get on here and say hi to everybody. Chad Hall, MSL, Brian King, Bub Minnesota, Miss Elite. Tell Brandon I'm sorry. I conked out last night. I was supposed to go live with Brandon last night, and I forgot. What up, Wade? How you doing, Brian? Logger Mike, Richard Henry, Pat Kelly. Life is good. Life is good, Bubba. Church. Hi from Southern Germany. Well, hello, swimming the lake. SOT, how you doing, buddy? SOT, got something for you. All right, everybody, hang with me. Don't hang up on the phone on me. Come here, Foxy, keep them company. Boys, come over here. Come here. Sit down right here and talk to everybody. Daddy's got to get something. Tell everybody hi. Oh,
God, not that. What?
All right, look out, boys. Daddy coming through. All right, get Daddy ready. All right. After all the commemorating last week and everything that everybody talked to me about, get back, boys. Make sure it's empty. I got me a Creedmoor.
It's a sniper rifle.
It's a Ruger Precision, and me and Andy come up today and helped me get the scope lined out. He's so smart with this stuff. And we got her, the groups was, we dialed the scope in, and at 50 yards, a group of 4, all the bullets was touching each other. But I wanted to thank everybody for lining me out and getting me going. I'm really proud of this gun. I'm not going to use it much, but it's capable of long range. I don't know if I'm capable, but it is. But anyways, I just wanted to thank everybody for putting me on the straight and narrow. And between Norman Hale down there and stuff, he got me all lined out. And I'm pretty tickled with it. Shickled and tiddlers. Is an awesome round. Thanks, my stoner. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot to learn, buddy. On the military weight thing, I got a whole lot to learn. But I'm liking it. Oh, what's SOTC? Oh, heck yeah, balls. I want to come play today now. Oh, yeah. Brian, come up. I got shells for it. I got to get into reloading because the Creedmoor round's like a little over $1 a shot. So, Travis Lofton, be very picky about your ammo. Well, Travis, what do you think you ought to use, buddy? Top secret project. Willie, not yet. It's getting closer. They're starting to communicate with me a little bit. And the cat will be out of the bag soon, but I can't tell you when because I don't know. It's not shaken down the chain of command yet, so I couldn't tell you. But I do want to tell everybody this week what happened with us this week for the zombie pop. Yes, long-range zombie popping. But that's an awful expensive round to use on a freaking zombie! Fucking zombie! Oh. I think for zombies, we'll use pellet guns and axes. I don't think a guy's going to spend $1 a shot on zombies. 303 ammo is $1.50 a round. Jeez, my knees, man. Miss Lee, Roxy's such a cute little puppy. She ain't no good for nothing. She rides around with me in the log truck. All right. Brutus. Let's talk about Brutus for a minute if y'all don't care. I know I've been whining and crying about the leaks. I'm sorry. It's just what I've been dealing with lately, and I kind of share what I've been dealing with. That's just how I wrote. But we finally got Brutus out on the job the other day, and it kicked ultimate butt. It's the first time we've actually got to run it somewhere normal. And the Den-Den's still down with the radiator. We're waiting on the radiators, and hydraulic cooler to come back so we can put it on. Nick's got his shoulder all messed up. Oh, it's going to be bad. He's taking cortisone shots and everything else. I said, what is the deal with your shoulder? And he said, all the years in the mines. He said, putting him running the bolts. He said the inch gun does him, putting him on them big D11 dozers. It put all the wear doodads on the blade. I guess you got to run an inch gun up over your head. He said that just over the years in the coal mines, it's just killed his shoulder. So he's taking cortisone shots and stuff for that. But what I understand from the way he come in and explained to me on the den is we get the radiator back. He may be out of commission. I may have to put it in, and he might have to be the brains, and I might have to run the wrenches. I don't know. We'll have to see. But he's getting another cortisone shot. His is wearing off in no time, so I don't know. We'll just have to see how that shakes down. But when we get it back, we'll put Den back together. And I know I'm skipping around, but we put Brutus on the job because Big Daddy wanted him on the job. We said, I got some awesome bitches coming with the on the side of the road. We've been cutting trees off of houses on the side of the road. Oh, it is cars just freaking everywhere. I mean, it's just ridiculous. You got to wait for a car to move so I can back Brutus out in the road and cut a daggone tree. It's ridiculous. But all that's coming up. I don't know if it'll be this week, towards the end of this week probably. But the first evening out, Brutus ran for 4 hours in ideal conditions. But Brutus ran for 4 hours and laid down and topped 40,000 feet. And then the next day, it done over 75,000 feet, not counting pulp. Cutting and topping. That's an ideal circumstance. I mean, we was tickled. We had 2 breakdowns, and I took dinner that day, so it wasn't like we was running like crazy. So Brutus has got it in him. So at least we found that out. But anybody with brains, hint, hint, Michael Berg, on my Code 62 fittings, I'm getting repeat business. I'm putting regular XT3 O-rings in them Code 62 fittings, and I'm tightening down tight in that turret section. Anybody's familiar with them 608 cutters or whatever, the old Timberjack cutters. And I think I need to be using them big, fat, square O-rings. And what's happening is I'm tightening fittings down. They run about a week, and then the oil starts seeping through and starts eroding the O-ring out. The next thing you know, it's leaking like a sieve again. My hoses are good, but I got to get on top of my O-rings, and I think I got the thing sealed up. Do you upgrade your internet, Wade? Yours as clear as about? No, Pat, it's just luck, buddy. I've not fixed anything. Wade, is there a good white oak market around you area? Mike, I thought white oak's good everywhere, but I don't know down south how the wood looks down the south. You know, I always thought it was supposed to be real minerally down south. I don't know that, but that's what I always heard. Sounds like you might need help. Michael from the neck, neck up is where my problem is. Neck down, I got plenty. I can do plenty neck down, but neck up, that's where I run into problems. Life is good. Get a good operator in it. Could double it. Just kidding. There was a semi on fire in 64 today. Oh, wow. Had to make sure it wasn't you. Oh, Michael. All right. I got to spazzing a while back, changed some injector. Well, Derek changed some injector lines, and I was supposed to finish up, and I never. And we put the number 5 and 6 injector lines on Blackie, didn't put the clamps on. So I'm coming home the other day, pow, break a injector line off right at the fitting because they're sitting there just. And I told Robin was running with me, and I said, I hate to admit it. I said, I feel like a daggum rookie. I hate to admit it, but I didn't have no clamps on the damn injector lines. So it just broke off the daggone fitting. But I was close to the mill. I just went ahead and limped it in. Robin was following me, said I had diesel fuel over his windshield. But no, Blackie won't burn. Blackie's made out of fire retardant material. The primer on Blackie, my clear coat primer, it's fire retardant. What are the O-rings Boona in? Marshy, I don't know. I think fluorocarbon, I think, is what the last ones I put on. But I don't think it's I ain't going to promise you. You might be onto something, but I don't think it's the material of my O-rings. It's the fact that there's not enough of it. And I think I get the metal faces nice and tight on them Code 62 fittings, but the oil does seep through. And when it hits that O-ring, the O-ring ain't got enough mash in it, and it just starts running through the O-ring. But, you couldn't put a great big O-ring on it, just cut it, then you'd have the same problem. But I don't know. Something's funky there. Hi, Let's Dig 18. Was there a couple newlyweds around your area this weekend? Let's Dig. Hello, Diamond Heart. Hello, Chris. Miss Elite is Mr. Elite aggravated at me? I forgot to get back with him. I was going to text him today, and I got busy down at Andy's, and I never got back with him. I feel so bad I left him hanging. I actually stood him up. We had a date, and I stood him up last night. Not on purpose, I promise you, but I was supposed to I guess the Russian was busy. I don't know if that's public information or not, and I guess I was supposed to come help him. No, Mr. Elite can't be mad. Tell him I love him. I'm sorry. I won't stand him up next time. I feel awful about it. I thought about that like 4 or 5 times a day at different odd ends, doing different odd ends. I was like, oh, man. Colby friend, hey, Logger Wade, keep up the good work. Keep slinging a tree. Thanks, Cole friend. Boy, I'm telling you guys, if I ever get Brutus sealed up, we're on to something. Everybody's been on my butt to get a track cutter. Well, Tiger Cat mostly, but track cutter is pretty daggone sweet, I'll have to say. What are you doing back here, Foxy Roxy? Come talk to Daddy. Did you tell him I'll use hauling logs, Daddy? Foxy hauled equipment with me. Stevie brought his pup Saturday, and Foxy hauled equipment with me all day Saturday. She'd get out. She wouldn't chain down nothing. She's worthless. Try nitrile or make sure your surfaces are flat. Michael, have you ever heard of this? Like the square O-rings? Should I be using... Mama said get a hold of John Deere and just buy a good set of O-rings once from John Deere. The ones they say for that joint, and see if they're different, which I bet they are because I think I took square ones out when I went back and thought about it. If you stood him up, you're going to have to put out next. I will, Justin L. I put all the way out. Whereabouts in Knoxville was you? Oak Ridge. Is it Oak Ridge Timber, I believe? MSL, I believe he's in Oak Ridge. Aren't you ahead of time? Ain't motels in that area of town. Oh, Michael Berg's texting. Yeah, I've been thinking of taking a road trip. I would love to hang out with Michael Berg one day. He would straighten us out on so much crap that we're not doing right. Is the Goodsons on here? Hi, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, love you guys. Hope you guys are doing great. If you all put a video up, I've had my head up my butt lately. I ain't checked it since the truck driver video. I hope y'all still doing good. What a sweet bunch of people. That is God's children right there, Goodsons are. Dirt Perfect had an influence on yeah, the perfect influence. Volvo Tiger Cat Timber Beast Cutter. Where is that? What the frig are you talking about? Let's think. Volvo. You misspelled Volvo. It's spelled Valvo. Valvo Tiger Cat Timber Beast Cutter is where it's at. How old is your German Shepherd? I think 4. Roxy, how old are you? Roxy! Oh, she's 3. Hi, everyone. When we going to see the big project? Daniel, it's coming soon, buddy. I can't tell you. I've not been told yet. I'm not far from Knoxville. Mill look familiar. Are you kidding me? I need to get a map. MSL, how far are you from Knoxville exactly? I guess due east. Where's the map at in this joint? Has anybody got a map? Where is... Oh, my internet connection just went to poop. I'm not far. Time to download Parker's manual. Well, see, Marcy, I actually, I'm using the O-rings I thought I was supposed to be using. I mean, I didn't think I was doing any funky bull mess, but it's showing up. It's turning out that way. I think it's pushing the envelope so close on the pressure side that any, not kosherness that I got going on showing up quick. Did you get pudding fixed back up and is pudding okay? Yes, Patrick Wolf, pudding is fine. Pudding is among the living, and pudding's back out. Pudding was doing some precision cutting the other day. This old boy's in this fancy 2-story house down there beside me. I'm cutting the trees all over his house. And I'm up there cutting on this hillside, and he's looking up at me like, you better not mess up there. I'm like, then one old boy wanted to leave and go to work. I'm like in suburbia cutting these son of a bucks. And of course, he's trying to get his pickup to leave and go to work, and I'm waiting on a skidder. Of course, he's doing one of them awkward trees half cut off standing there, and he's afraid to get in his truck and drive out his lane because he's afraid he gets smashed in his brand new pickup. He goes, my safety goes, said, oh, yeah, I'm waiting for a push. You won't come up here and push me, would you? Oh, I'll talk to my boy. He's a cat parts guy. Code 62 is standard and used a lot on cat for years. I'll talk to him and look. See, I was using out of my cat kit, Michael Berg. That's what got me thrown. That's just got me thrown for a loop. Hey, Wade, what's going on? Not much, Elite, and I'm so sorry, buddy, for standing you up last night. And I've thought about it about 3 or 4 times a day, doing different odd and ends, thinking, Dak, going, you didn't even call him back. I just feel horrible for it. Next time, I won't let you down, I promise. And I hope you went ahead and done your live feed. I didn't get no memos or nothing. But we conked out early last night. Hell, I fell asleep on Mommy. I was asleep probably at 8 o'clock. Les Dig says, I heard through the woodwork that you scared Brandon on the forklift, but I couldn't find a video. Did we video it? I think we did. Heck, I don't know. Let's Dig. I scare myself on a fork truck. I wouldn't let me on one. I tear up more stuff on a fork truck. I just can't run one. Oak Ridge Hardwood was where you was at. Yes. Roy Boyett. Yeah. Love the place. Love the people. Learned a lot. What a smooth running outfit. It's an outfit where a bunch of, I'd say the men running that joint was every bit of them was older than 50. Every one of them. And it reflected in the way the machinery operated. The only thing they had under 50 was the guy running the edger. He was a Oriental guy, or not Oriental guy. He was a Mexican guy and Mexican descent, Spanish looking guy. And that was the only one. I mean, everybody else there was in their 50. I mean, it's just, and yeah, and anybody's a brown sawmill, and well, I've been around it long enough to know that you better know your stuff. And if you don't know your stuff, it's going to show up real quick when you're using the tools. And the way these guys all use their tools, it was impressive. Just smooth. Every one of them there know their stuff. Greetings in Brazil. Nice to hear from you, everybody. Patrick Wolf says, hope you got that on video. Oh, yeah, Patrick, we got all that on video. I had my helmet mount going and stuff. You can hear the old boy saying, hey, get out of here. What's up, Wade? Killing trees in Detroit, Alabama. Nice, buddy. How come you have to cut some trees more than once with the buncher? Just because it don't reach through. And the ones that I cut, if I come into one that's large, and I ain't going to cut it off clean, I'm going to use a little side wood to hold it. Now, I'm no buncher professional. I'm just trying. I'll cut a notch out so I can give the tree some falling path. So when the faces touch, it don't load up the rest of the tree so bad and pull sprinters so bad. It kind of more shears at the end. And a lot of times, if that's what you're talking about, that's why I'm doing that. But I'm doing that on the initial cut, kind of like putting a notch in for the cutting with a chainsaw. Give us some info on the Suji bars. Well, Tucker, the thing I like about the Suji bars, the material's hard. The wear's good. They're light, so when you get a little longer bar, they're light and your balance is still back in your motor where it needs to be instead of bar heavy, And they flex good. They flex real good, so you don't get kinks in your bar if you make a mistake as easy. They'll flex like a banana and not tear up. And the tips are real smooth. The bearings and the tips are real good. And that's why I fell in love with the Suji. He's been running them since probably 06. Love them. Probably been running Suji's for, what, 13 years now? Love them. Somebody said try the Tsunami bar. Tsunami, some other Japanese bar. And they say they're real good, but I don't know. I've always ran a Suji's. How come you had what size boy? What do you mean, Michael Berg? What do you mean what size boy? I had a flat face fitting on a cat. Put a bunch of O-rings on it until I figured out it had a hairline crack. Interesting, Doug. Hey, Wade, how are you today? Hope everything's good. I'm doing great, Bella. Thank you, buddy. How y'all? Hey, Wade, hope y'all are doing good. Yeah, we're doing great, Zach. Where is Mommy at? Mommy is running on the treadmill. She ain't getting nowhere, but she's going after it. Tell Ann I love my Timber Beast leggings. So comfy. Cool. Mommy! She's running. I'll tell her later. What's up, Wade? Hey, from Northern California. Hey, Frank. Boy, y'all got little trees up there, don't you? Oh, that's where the Sequoia State Park is or something like that. The huge sum of bucks they got. Send me one. Hello, brother. I'm from Brazil. Hi. Hello, Papa. How you doing, buddy? Todd Reynolds. Hey, MSO, you guys been getting all this? Yeah, they're talking. Well, I got messed up. Dadgummit. Oh, we got a goodie. Let's open up a goodie. From Dave Maxwell.
That's gonna be big.
It's a big one. We got a goodie today from Dave Maxwell. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you, good buddy. Let's see what we got in here. Our boy Dave. Let's see what old Dave said. I got the crappy multi-tool. Don't buy a Guardsman multi-tool. It was a Walmart special just to get me by. My favorite multi-tools is, what's my favorite? Gerber?
I think it was Gerber.
I think they're Gerber.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Let's see what we got here.
It's gonna be big.
He's going to be big.
Ooh, yay. Looks like I have to stop eating. Whoa, my. Whoa, my.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. There's a bunch of stuff in here. Wow.
We got that too.
Oh, wow. Looky here. We're actually looking for a place to go see a Shea locomotive, and I see it right here in the picture. No kidding.
Can you believe?
MT Mountain Rail Adventures in Elkins, Cass, Durban. This to be the logging camp. Boys, thank you, buddy.
Oh, I can't believe.
Oh, wow. Cass, West Virginia. I'm trying to get Mommy. She wants to go to, they got a Shea locomotive up in Michigan she wants to go to. But I want her to get her to go to Cass. Thanks, buddy. I'll get her talked into it for the summer. Okay, so here's a note that he sent us. Hi, Wade. I made this truck for your boys. Sorry I didn't make one for each of them, but it was hard to find time for one. I know kids don't play with toys like this much anymore, but I thought since you and your family was in the logging and sawmill business, you might appreciate it. The gun oil is for your new guns. I'm not pushing the product. I had extra, so I sent you one. There's also some information about Cass Railroad you may be interested in, very interested in. Thank you very much. If you ever have time and would like to call me, my cell number, blah, blah, blah. If I don't understand, thank you, enjoy. Oh, yeah, please be careful in the woods. Thanks a lot, Dave. What a sweetheart. And I ain't a bull messing you. We'll probably go to that. I've done been warned about Cass. Everybody says go to Cass. They got a good railroad there. And it's not overpopulated and stuff. It's just, oh, wow. Look at that, boys. Look what this old boy got. Look at this. Got Lincoln Logs, and look at this truck.
Dave, I'm going to play it. I might play this a lot.
You don't need to play with that. That's for looking at. Look at that. Look at that, guys.
Made of pine.
No, it's not made of pine.
No, it's not.
That's hardwood on the bottom. Looks like red oak.
Smell like it.
Looks like maple on the doors.
There's got a Little rock trailer.
It's got quite a few things. It's got red oak and maple doors.
There's
I don't know what the wheels are made out of.
This is a trailer.
They might be maple. They look kind of like maple.
Yeah.
But that's oak. That's an oak cab and an oak hood. I think red
That's
oak.
like
Oh,
those
yeah,
old-
it's red oak too.
That's like no.
Wow. Look at that, fellas.
That's no.
Now, you can't play with this. You'll break this dowel pin,
Yeah.
so you can't be playing with it. This is for looking at. And I think it's supposed to haul the Lincoln log. Look at that, would you? I think that's another thing we need to put on display around here. We need to put that up soon. Now, don't get that in a kink. You'll break that dowel pin. Let me take this off. There you go. Don't put it together till you get it where it goes. Tell David thank you.
Thank you.
David, we'll send you some goodies, buddy. I'll get a hold of you. I'll text you and get your shirt sizes and stuff like that and what all y'all be interested in. And thank you for the info on the Cass Railroad. We're probably going to go this summer. We just have to see if Mommy doesn't book us to Michigan or not. And if I can get her talked into Cass, because I really want to go to Cass. Because you all probably have better terrain, if you know what I mean, for a Shea locomotive. How come you have cut some trees more than once? Okay, that's where we're at. Okay. Cool Mill is Columbia, Carolina. They'll peel poplars for plywood. It's wild up there. Yeah. Hey, MSL, when they peel them poplars, is it a rotary or a big or a slicer? The low pressure side on Brutus? Stevie Ray, no. Send me one. I'm from Brazil. Cool. Todd, you under all kinds of weather warnings. Where do you get those bars? I don't know, Daniel. Mommy gets them for me. I think you look online, you'll find them. I think there's oh wow. Oh wow. What is who is C8? What is going on there? Who done that? Bucking? What is that all about?
Daddy.
Look what Bucking did. Look what Bucking put on here. Bucking, you did. Why did you do that?
Really, Bucking?
$100 bill. Everybody thank Uncle Bucking. I can't believe he done that. Now Bucking, I haven't got organized on what to do with this super chat yet. Bucking's got something going for his Bucking stock where if you put super chat money on Bucking Billy Ray, it goes towards Bucking stock. And I don't have an organized deal to do something with it yet. I've not focused on it. But I mean, it's not, when somebody does that, you don't know what to do with it. It needs to be, that is too much, buddy. That is the biggest donation this channel's got on Super Chat by far. Somebody hit 50 last week. I forgot who it was that hit the 50. Thank you, Bucking. Tell Uncle Bucking thanks.
Thank you.
We'll finally get organized and get that better took care of.
Yep.
I'm going to have to talk to Mr. Elite for you. Maybe get you guys to the islands. There's a Shea locomotive in Heston, Indiana, Northwest Indiana. Thank you, Jim. And I think that's where she's going, is up in that area. Take the family for supper on Uncle Buck and love you. Well, we love you too, Uncle Buck, and that was too much, buddy. Too daggone much. That daggone Buck and Billy Ray. I'll tell you what, when he got started, he tells me all the time that I helped him out a bunch, and I didn't do much for him. But I was proud of him. I looked up to him, and I just told him, I said, you're going to kill YouTube. I just told him, someday when you come flying past me, just don't forget little old Logger Way. And he does stuff like this. You're too much.
That little semi-truck, I put it on the table.
Oh, yeah. Levi put it on the table. Oh, gosh. Was Illinois this morning and it snowed from Ohio? Daggone.
I know
What? Or should be for about $40 US. Yeah, I don't care what it is, Buck, and that's too much, buddy. You're too much. This year, me and Uncle Buckin's going to meet. If everybody's wondering, me and Buck and Billy Ray will meet before this summer's over. I promise you. If you probably message me, I'll give you the exact address. It's called Heston Steam Museum. Okay, Jim Wagner. Hi from Maui. Weather is clear. Hi, Brian Chips. How you doing, buddy? Mr. McCoy, are you still feeling okay? Oh, the real McCoy's on here. Buckin is awesome. Yeah, Uncle Buckin's something else. He's a sweet person. What address do I ship to? Tucker Potts. Look at loggerwade.com. Anybody want to message me or anything to get to me, go to loggerwade.com. I'll type it in here. You'll get straight to me that way. Anybody click on that link and you can come over and send me a message or whatever, and I'll get back with you. Hello in South Carolina, Tracy. Bobby McCoy, sure am. Does that mean you'll be at Buckenstock? I can't promise I'll make it to Buckenstock. I don't know what the summer will be like, but I'm going to definitely try this year. But I hate to. People's asked me about Bunyan and Buckenstock, and with what we got going on at the mill and stuff, I can't promise to a lot of things this far out in the head because I don't know what I'm going to be doing to everybody back home. So it's hard for me to. This year, I'm trying to keep an open as slate as possible and going to do all that I can do, but I have to see as it shakes down because there's so much stuff that, and Buckin knows, there's so many things going on this year that I'm not in charge of. So, and you all will see soon enough. If you up in Michigan, jump the border and come visit us in Ontario, Canada. Thank you, Brad Smith. Richard Stevens. Wade, glad to make it. Been crazy busy. Had 5 days, no rain, so capitalized getting wood out and moved. Good job, Richard Stevens. Fire Captain Tom, 4.5 inches of wet, heavy snow. Daggone it. Southeast Wisconsin and still snowing. Holy cow. Stevie Ray from Kentucky. I have a 3-wheel cutter. Had an issue with a low pressure side, not opening enough. It would build up back pressure. Wow. Stevie Ray, I've never heard of that, bub. Was your filters messed up? Was your filter stopped up on your tank filters and then not dumping off? Of course, there's supposed to be a dump off there if that happens. Oh yeah, Buckin's an awesome timber faller. Tucker, whereabouts in North Carolina? I've learned a lot from Buckin and from the experience. The Western cutters cut so much different than the Eastern cutters. And there is so much. I have learned so much from them guys. And Buckin, out of all of them, probably more from Buckin than anybody because he's showed so much of it. And, I've asked him questions and stuff, and it's neat. It's neat. At first, you can ask Uncle Buckin. At first, I didn't think. I was like, there's no way the Humboldt and all that stuff could work in the East. And the more I use it, the more it seems like I do use it. And the more sense it makes in a lot of situations. And I pretty much had to eat my words on that. I feel your pond. I fell in our pond about 15 minutes ago trying to get up. What's your water temperature, everybody? It's cold in Fort Wayne too. Calling for it's cooling off here today too. Started out this morning in our t-shirts and this evening in a daggone snowmobile. No, I'm just kidding. What's up with Wade? Glad you got to see East Tennessee. Oh, Brian, y'all's landscape's beautiful. Bob McCoy, what part of Australia? What is your favorite type of log loader with a buck saw? Look at my message. Nathaniel, it's been a while since I've looked into buck saw loader. I like circle saw rigs for what we do. We're doing short logs. We do cut the length. A lot of people does stroke or pull through delimit and stuff. I think it all depends on what you're doing. I like the circle saw hydraulics and auxiliary pump and all that stuff. I think 45 gallons a minute, I think, is what ours is set up at, and it works good. Werner's down the road. They're running the big T250. His newest one's a T250D. And he got, don't be baby! Hi, Foxy. How you doing, girl? But I think Luke had, I think he's running 60 gallon a minute through his. I can't remember what he put a different pump on there last summer to get it amped up. But their production, the best boom operator I've ever seen in my entire life is Luke Werner. And he's running circle rig. And me and him's both circle rig. 100% circle rig. Hot saws and circle rigs. And now, but you got to back down from there depending on what you're doing. I understand. They got their limitations too. But speed, I like the speed of a circle rig and the durability of a circle. Get them, Debbie Poopies! and the durability of a circle rig. So when we did booms, John Deere didn't have that option. And what other company didn't have that option? But Barco kicks butt on circle rigs. I love the way Barcos are set up. Rotobeck's starting to get into the booms. I looked them over, and I think they're piston rigs. So that looked impressive. Cats, of course, at the old Prentices, but I think Cats, I don't know what they got going on there. Of course, Tiger Cat would be good. Tiger Cat's good at everything, forestry related. I don't know, circle rigs. I'm all about circle rigs. So whatever it is, and just look it over and see how well it's laid out. Just ask yourself if you want to turn a wrench on that thing. That's what I do when I look at the boom. I'm sorry. What kind of shape is it? And do I want to turn a wrench on this piece of junk? And they're all pieces of junk at certain times. Got to run night everyone night. Fire Captain Tom. No logging tomorrow for me. Same here. We're not logging tomorrow either. We finished up and got our equipment moved out Saturday. Going to be doing a lot of mechanic in the first part of this week. Everybody, I think we need to wind this thing down. It's been great. It's been fun, but I need to wind this down and get to getting some stuff done here. I love y'all. Thank you for all the support. And Uncle Buckin, thanks for the daggone, and the daggone, I done forgot the daggone Dave Maxwell. I'm sorry, buddy. I forgot. I got ADD, buddy. Dave Maxwell, thank you. And I'll look you. And if somebody was supposed to, who was I supposed to text? Supposed to text somebody. Hey, Dakota Powell. Not right now, Dakota. I was supposed to text somebody, but I done forgot. But thanks, everybody. Everybody have a good and safe week. I love y'all. And thanks for all the support you give me and my family. Appreciate it. I'm really humbled by it stuff. I don't know what we've done to deserve any of that, but thank you all for everything. Night, guys, and don't forget to work safe this week. Everybody, we all got to go home at night.